Hey guys, Prep It Forward here. Try this one again. Stair risers. They're about 20 bucks a piece, depending on how many steps you got. I needed 4-step risers, about 28 inches off the ground, 7-inch rise per step. So 7, I need to go 28 inches up. 7 divided by, or 28 divided by 7 is 4, so I need 4 steps. And you can see here, I've laid it out and cut it. What I've done, your riser here your run from here to here is 11 inches. So if you lay your square on there, you've got 11 inches. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it is 11 inches from here to here. On your rise, 7 inches. So when you lay out your steps, you lay your square on there so that the edge of your board here is 7 inches on your square. The edge of your board here on the other end of your step is 11. That's your rise and run. You just simply mark it out, move down to where the last one ended, set it at 7, just like that. Set this one at 11. I don't know if you can see that, but it's there. You make your mark. On down the run, whether you're doing 15 steps, doesn't really matter. Like I said, I'm building a 4-step riser. And you draw your mark out again. Now, when you get to the bottom here, you still need a 7-inch rise, because this is 1, 7, 14 inches, 21 inches, 28 inches. So, on your bottom, you're going to turn your square over, line it up with your square edge right here, come down to the 7-inch mark. Draw your line. Then, you take your square again. Everything is 90-degree angles. Still have your 7 inches here, and you just make a mark to the end of the board. That is the end of the riser. Same thing on the top, it's just reverse. I usually start 1 step down. I'm sure there's a mechanical formula to figure out here to here to figure out your waist. I've just done it, and I wasted a little bit here, as you can see. But you make your square. That way, I've already cut it out, the magic of movies, huh? Now, you have a riser, like this. Now, when you handle these things, once you cut them out, when you handle these things, these edges here can break off pretty easy. You see the way the grain is going? So you want to be a little bit cautious. Once you get them all screwed or nailed or whatever you're using to fasten them together, they're there. You don't have to worry about it. But you take your riser, and we go over to our little building here. Got to move my level. It's going to set about an inch down, which I got to dig the other end out just a little bit. It's going to sit about an inch down like that. So that way when my decking comes up, my decking is, I think it's 5/4 4x6 for the steps. And I can adjust that by simply digging down a little bit here at the end and setting it on some concrete garden pads, actually. Now, you can see this one here. It's leaning a little bit, but the board itself is kind of crooked. When you build these, you don't want to leave them out like this. Once you build them, deck them, and they're good. If you got to pour a pad down here, you want to pour it and keep these in the shade, because what will happen is the sun, depending on where you're at, it'll crack each one of those risers right off, and then you're back to ground zero. This 2x12, 12 feet long, was $13 and change for the whole board. I can get 2 risers out of it very comfortably. Each one of these at Home Depot, 4-step, 11-inch riser, was $20 a piece. So it would have cost me 40 bucks to do the steps. I did them for 13 with the use of a square, a pencil, and good old faithful there, my old skill saw. Don't be afraid to get in here and try this stuff. That's a lot of the problems that people have. And it's not so much in this community, but You know, they're afraid to get out there and try. Well, I'll just leave it at that. Don't be afraid to go out and try. That's how you do steps, prep it forward style. If it works for you, cool. If not, go buy them for 20 bucks a piece. It really don't matter to me. If you got a project going, hey, give me a message, and you got any questions, I'll answer them the best I can. Let me know. I'll get the other one cut, and then we'll start framing it up, and I'll show you the finished project. But Chicken Little Ranch is coming right along. Nice. I love an overhang. It looks. I built a little end cap on the overhang up there. Never did that before. I thought, what the hell, that'll be cool. And I think it looks kind of cool. Looks kind of like a snow lodge. But I'm in Virginia and it doesn't snow much here. Oh well, the chickens won't mind. Anyways, prep it forward. I'm out of here. Thanks, guys.